Welcome dear learner, class 8th. Today we will learn about the structure of animal cell and plant cell. We will learn how to draw them and also able to differentiate between the animal and plant cell at the end of the chapter. So let's first draw the circle. Okay, so, because the most of the animal cells they are spherical in nature, so you have to first draw the circle. This circle is referred as the plasma membrane or cell membrane. So remember the spelling very carefully and you will write all the labeling on the one side, and then just draw another circle within the above circles to show the thick layer of the cell membrane, and draw it very neatly all around the cell surface. And this cell membrane bounds the material that is present within the animal cell. In the center you will draw the nucleus, and in between the nucleus you will draw the chromosome, which is also known as the genetic material, that is we can also refer as chromatin. So somewhere it may be written as chromatin instead of chromosome. So there are nuclear pores in the structure of this nucleus through which the endoplasmic reticulum is connected, and this endoplasmic reticulum is the network of you can say flattened thin tube like structure throughout the cytoplasm. So it is how you are going to draw when it is going to come in your exams. So these endoplasmic reticulum, they are interconnected with each other. These are the thin flattened tube like structure. And endoplasmic reticulum, from endo it means inside, inside, plasmic, here's the suffix, or you can say the abbreviation used from the term cytoplasm, and reticulum means the network. So it is present throughout, and in between these endoplasmic reticulum only there are various other organelles that are present. So no need to draw it all throughout the cell, because you have to show the presence of other organelles also. Now also there are small structures that are filled with digestive juices or enzymes. They are referred as lysosomes. They are the suicidal bags also. Whenever any pathogens they enter into the body, these suicidal bags burst and kill the cell as well as the pathogen. So therefore it is referred as the lysosomes. And all these organelles that are present inside the cell are situated in a jelly-like substance called cytoplasm. Now we will learn how to draw the mitochondria. You have to make another circle, and then you have to show the zigzag line in between, that are the crystes. And these mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell. The energy to do the work by the cell is being provided these mitochondria. So draw them spread throughout the cell structure. Okay, no need to overcrowd the cell to show the mitochondria, but they are essential to be shown. Likewise, now we will draw some other organelles like the ribosomes. So on few part of the ribosomes there are the pink colored dot like structure that is being shown here are the ribosomes. They are the site for protein synthesis, and whatever protein synthesized in this structure is transmitted throughout the cytoplasm, throughout the organelles by these endoplasmic reticulum itself. So enzymes and proteins which are secreted by the ribosomes, or they are being transported to different cell body structure by the endoplasmic reticulum. So you will going to show these ribosomes throughout. They are also freely suspended throughout the cytoplasm. Ribosomes, they are also present throughout the cytoplasm. There are empty spaces, or you can say structures or vesicles, that are referred as vacuoles. They are very small in structure and but spread throughout the animal cells. When you are going to learn about the plant cells has only one vacuole in its structure. So there are many small empty structure throughout the cytoplasm. They are referred as vacuoles. Now we are going to make the structure of Golgi bodies. These Golgi bodies, they are situated into the cytoplasm, and they help in formation of small organelle-like structure called vesicles. Vesicles, they are filled with the proteins or enzymes which is being provided to them through the endoplasmic reticulum. So the material that is being protein or enzymes that is being synthesized by the ribosomes or synthesized in the ribosomes are being secreted into the endoplasmic reticulum, and then they are supplied to the Golgi bodies. So obviously the center structure is the nucleus, and please label without crossing the arrows. So nucleus contain the genetic material, chromosomes that has the information of what the cell is going to perform. It has all the information that how the cell is going to perform, how the cell is going to have the structure, and in case of organism they have the information.
Now we will learn to draw the plant cell. Plant cells don't have basically the spherical structures. They can be hexagonal, they can have a rectangular structure. They are mostly flattened like a structure. Their body has double membrane layer. So outer layer is called the cell wall, and whereas the inner layer is called the cell membrane. So 3 lines you will draw in order to show the structure of plant cell. Why there is extra layer of cell of membrane over the plant cell? Because plants, they are immobile, they remain fixed at a particular position. So in order to grow long and taller, they need to have a tough membrane around them. So they have cell wall above the cell membrane. Cell membrane are also known as plasma membrane. So there is one more layer above the cell membrane, that is cell wall, which makes the structure of plant cell more rigid. Likewise, they have the nucleus slightly at the corner in the cytoplasm with the chromosome material at the center. Obviously, chromosomes, they are called as genetic material, and they have all the information of an organism, or you can say of a single cell also. So if this cell belongs to a particular plant like mango tree, it has all the information of the mango tree, how it's going to do the fertilization, how it's going to give the fruit, all this. And adjacent to nucleus, they are the thin flattened like tube like a structure around the cell known as endoplasmic reticulum. They are also membranous organelles. They have the membrane. Yes, endoplasmic reticulum, the tubes have all the membrane. They too have the membrane, and they have, again there is ribosomes attached to these endoplasmic reticulum, which obviously ribosomes provide the site for protein synthesis. Maximum part of the cytoplasm of the plant cell is covered by the vacuole, which contains cell sap. Cell sap is the nutrient dissolved in water. Still more has to be disclosed about this vacuole. More has to be studied. Mitochondria, again you are going to show them, because for performing the functions energy is required, and energy is in the form of ATP is produced by these mitochondria. So they are spread throughout. Likewise, in case of animal there was Golgi bodies, but in case of plant we call them as Golgi apparatus also. And Golgi apparatus, or you can also say Golgi complex, they are membrane bound, and their performance is to produce the vesicles, or you can say lacunae, that contains the proteins, because the Golgi bodies are connected with these endoplasmic reticulum. Now let's talk about the chloroplast, because plant cells, they are the one that perform the photosynthesis, they consist of one more organelle that is not found in animal, that is chloroplast, and I am showing them with the green colors. These organelles contains coin like structure which are piled upon each other, like I am showing it through another diagram. The structure of chloroplast that consists of coin like structure called granum, and here in granum only photosynthesis takes place. So green color to the leaves is imparted by the chloroplast containing the chlorophyll pigment, green color chlorophyll pigment, and they help in preparing the food by the plant. So what I am doing here, I am telling you about the plant cell. So throughout the cytoplasm, large number of chloroplasts are spread, giving green colors to the plant cell, and with the pink color I am showing you the dot like structure. They are the ribosome. Some part is smooth and some are rough. Endoplasmic part is smooth and there are some endoplasmic part is rough due to ribosomes attached to its surface. तो थोड़े से पोर्शन में मैंने आपको राइबोसोम्स अटैच होते हुए दिखाए हैं, जो कि क्या लेकर जाएंगे टू द गोल्गी एपरेटस, दे विल टेक द प्रोटीन्स. और स्मूथ वाला पार्ट क्या लेके जाएगा टू द गोल्गी एपरेटस, लिपिड्स for the membrane formation, for the metabolism you will learn in 9th and 10th class. So energy provider organelle is mitochondria, and this is how you are going to make the diagram of the plant cell. So not only ribosomes is attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, they are also freely suspended throughout the cytoplasm. So whatever organelles that I have made here, they are all suspended in the cytoplasm, which is a jelly like substance. So this is how you are going to make the diagram of the plant cell. So ये orange color that is showing the Golgi apparatus, and this reticulum network of the endoplasmic reticulum is spread throughout. It's just adjacent to the nucleus. So this is the diagram of plant cells, and you can compare these two diagrams of plants and animal cells to find out the difference. So cell wall is made up of, what does cell wall contain? It contains cellular